Welcome. I hope you guys are doing very well today. I I particularly myself am not really feeling to grasp on my reality at the moment. It's very crazy and hectic, the things that are going on inside my head and outside in reality, and I'm feeling very not I'm not grounded. That's the word I can use. I'm not feeling grounded, but I hope this doesn't afflict you, and I hope you keep alright and just keep your sanity and all that. I just was finished invading people online just now, and I just started this commentary and just with the mentality of what I went through. It's pretty very overwhelming when you get surrounded by a bunch of people and you're the only one there and you have no backup, and you just get overwhelmed by all these attacks, and just it's annoying. It gets very annoying, but you got to realize you're playing on unfair ground there. You don't have the advantage in those situations. They do, and that's the crazy thing. When you do overcome in those situations, the reward is much sweeter, and you feel like you can take on the world. But that being said, I have some news that I need to bring you guys that are watching my videos. My recent video, all I I went through all the illusory walls in the DLC that is available for Dark Souls 3, and I walked you through on how to find them, where and what to get behind them. I used a specific song. It's a song from Melbourne, Australia. The artist is from Melbourne, Australia, and the second I uploaded that video, it got copyright struck, and I was very troubled with receiving this strike. It didn't make sense to me because I was using someone else's content, but in the true legal form where I wasn't making money off it. But apparently, it still counts towards copyright because it is their content, and if it is played in some certain countries, other people might use it for means of not what the actual creator wanted it to be used by. And if it's not available to be paid for in some countries, obviously it's not worth playing over there because it could be used for piracy and all that stuff, like all that jazz, all that legality that I won't get into. But it could be used contrary to the actual regulations that is made when the music is made. Like, it could be copied from someone else and replayed and made profit out of, or made bootleg CDs of that specific song. These sort of things can happen if you aren't fully aware with the copyright laws in your country and oblige by them. But things get striked if it is not used the intended way that the owner of the song, or whoever owns the rights to the song, wants it to be used. Obviously, the way I did it was wrong, and honestly, I felt wrong even putting the song in to begin with. But I needed something in the background, something to play while I was talking, because it is a pretty basic and straightforward video. All you have to do is watch it. You don't need any noise to actually know where the illusory walls are. I'd walk you through straight from the bonfire all the way to the illusory wall. And that's the same with my first all illusory wall location guide for Dark Souls 3, which I uploaded pretty close to the release of Dark Souls 3 a while back. And yeah, that video was pretty good. It's received great reviews, and I didn't use any audio commentary or anything, and people exactly knew where to go because I walked you through it. And that's what I did with all the DLC Illusory Wall videos. I walked you through it, and I thought it was a very good video. If you watch it now, it's pretty good. But that specific video was copyright striked and not allowed to play in 6 countries. Those 6 countries are just a bunch of countries that are around the USA, islands around the USA, like Puerto Rico and all that shit. I filed a civil dispute, just something friendly on YouTube, nothing big, but it was declined by the owner. It was just to get approval to use the song, and it's not the creator of the song, it's the record label or whatever that owns the rights to the actual song, and they disapproved my dispute, and I'm still allowed to play the song, but it's not allowed to be viewed in certain countries, like 6 countries, and I can't monetize that video, which isn't really a bad thing because I don't monetize my videos. Maybe I will one day. This is another controversy. I said a while back, fuck ad revenue, and I'm thinking if my videos do catch on and if I get following, I probably will start monetizing my videos, and it just makes sense. And I also said I fucking sweat for my money. I will allude to this right now. I mean, YouTube seems like a easy place to make money, right? Even though everything is gone to shit with the Pepsi ad and Pepsi taken out of their ads on YouTube because of all this unkid-friendly bullshit that's happening, and people are getting 50% of what they used to earn. I think that's really bad because if you think about it, people spend like more than 8 hours on one video and get only like, some people only get like $200 out of it. And if you're spending like all this time on videos, and if you calculate the amount of work you put in plus the hours, some people are not getting the right amount of money that they deserve when they're creating videos. And I think that's another thing that needs to, be equalized. But it will all work out one day. Don't worry. People, hi, big YouTubers on your high horses. Everything will be okay. There's always work to be done everywhere. If you're specialized in some sort of field like animation or film creation, you will always find work there because there will always be people needing stuff done. Films will always need to be made for entertainment purposes, for filmography, for documentaries and all that information, for educational purposes. But when you are the one yourself creating the film, you create something that's very special to you. You birth it. It is basically your creation. You really feel a special bond between you and the film that you created because you put it out there in your way that you want it to be put out. You put it in the sequence that you felt was right. You felt that was in sync. You felt it was comfortable to you, and it just made so much sense to you. And when you watch it back, it just, for you, it just looks so good, and it just looks like the best job you could ever do. Every film you make is the best thing you think you could do, and then you come up with another one and it's even better than the last, in your opinion. Usually this doesn't occur with other people watching your film because it's just another film to them. And when I watch videos on YouTube, I really appreciate the work that's put in it, but I soak it up, and I don't really sit there and appreciate what actually went into the creation of that film. And that's another thing that I'll be getting into in this video. On the topic of people not liking films for a certain agenda that they have because they don't typically disagree with what is said or what is done in the film. Now that is all fine and dandy. You can have your beliefs and sets of rules that you govern your life by, but when you come and bring them onto other people, like such as in the comments section where you go talking, this is how it's meant to be done. Well, I haven't seen you writing a Bible, so it's good if you keep it to yourself and don't tell people what they should be doing, but instead advise people instead of commanding them. It's one thing to tell someone to do something, it's another thing to help them do it. This is a very thin line that you need to understand and come across, overstand it, be aware, perceptive about what is coming across as derogatory or what is coming across as completely advisory. And this is perfect skill that you could, manifest in every field, every walk of life. It will greatly benefit you in any way. And if you do disagree with a video, don't just dislike it. Dislikes look hairy on a video. Dislikes mean the video itself does not display the content it describes. It means it's a clickbait or something like that. Don't dislike it. Before you leave a dislike, leave a comment saying what you disagree about the video. I'm saying this from a personal point here because most of my videos, my NPC questline videos, have got like a couple of dislikes, and it doesn't make it look good because they do what they say they do. It's intended to inform, and in my opinion, dislikes should be reserved for a video not displaying what it's meant to be displaying, or if it's overall bad content. like being racist or being hateful, anything like that. There's reasons for dislikes and there's reasons for opinions. Leave your opinions in the comments. Leave the dislikes for bad content. Alright, thanks for watching, guys.